Hi, I hope you are doing fine. And today I want to express my interest towards Slayer. I really like the band, so I haven't listened to their music for a long time, but haven't really went through their pages of history and the legacy they have created. I wanted to give a very brief description of who they are in this video. Um, Slayer is a American thrash metal band formed in 1981 at Huntington Park, California by 4 members. They are Kerry King and Jeff Hanneman. They are the guitars. Drummer Dave Lombardo and vocalist slash bassist Tom Araya. They have been expressing like very heavy music through their genres, and they basically portrays topics like fascism, Nazism, xenophobia, racism, all the evils of the society, and how society has portrayed the negative sides of it. So, let me see. They are nominated 5 times in Grammy and winning one in 2007 for their song Eyes of the Insane. I think so, it's the name, Eyes of the Insane. Their albums are gold certified and they have sold millions of copies worldwide. The journey started from 1981 when Kerry King went out to form a band, and he heard this good drummer named somewhere in some other bands, and that was Dave Lombardo. And Dave and Kerry found Jeff Hanneman, this weird guy with shreds on his guitars. And after the three met, they were looking for a vocalist and bassist, and they're lucky to have one person doing both the jobs. And their journey started when they recorded their first album, Show No Mercy, in 1983. And how they went to that album without any recording budget was a very mysterious thing. Actually, they were playing in pubs and the local bars where they were approached by a person called Brian Slagle. He happened to be a journalist, a music journalist for Rolling Stones, and the creator of Metal Blades Records. He asked Slayer to provide him original for Metal Massacre 3, a compilation album, and there Slayer delivered a song called Aggressive Perfecter, and it went to the ears of the society, and they were immediately grabbing attentions. After that, Show No Mercy was recorded and in 1983, and from there the curve to success for Slayer started. There was a brief shift when Kerry King was asked by Dave Mustaine, who happens to be the frontman and guitarist for another band known as Megadeth, to play the guitar for the band. But Kerry joined Megadeth, and that was a concerning situation for Jeff and the rest of the members for Slayer, that they were not happy with Kerry's idea. And eventually Kerry said that Megadeth was taking a lot of his time and he wanted to concentrate only on Slayer. So after a discussion with Dave Mustaine, he left Megadeth and came back to Slayer and concentrated full time. This actually developed a feud between Dave Mustaine and Kerry King, and they were not in talking terms for a lot of years, like decades. The rift was so deep, and but like bygones be bygones. At the end of the day, where I am like standing in my lifetime, I see four greatest thrash metal bands ever: Anthrax, Megadeth, Metallica, and Slayer. But the band always had its ups and downs, as they were like creating history, making songs like Angel of Death, which was also banned and censored due to the lyrics. Red in Blood, God It's Us All, and there was a moment when Jeff, I think, was hanging out with his friend in a jacuzzi, where he was bitten by a spider. Jeff was like the arrogant kind. He used to deal with his problems with alcohol. And when he came back that day, he was not in a good shape. His wife repeatedly told him to go see the doctor, but Jeff said that he was just feeling very tired, and he went to sleep. The next day, his hand got swollen in a very bad way. They went to the doctor, and the doctor said few things to Jeff's wife. He said, as I recall, I quote, "First, I'll try to save your husband. Second, I'll try to save his hand. Third, I'll try to save his career." And that was eye-opening. He was diagnosed with necrotizing fasciitis. It's like a flesh-eating insect. And what happened that after Jeff recovered, it was seen that he was not in that brutal form as he was in the past, in his early years of developing Slayer. What happened? Jeff resorted to alcohol. It was a very bad phase of his life. All the band members were really concerned, and they brought Gary Holt, a beautiful guitarist from the band Exodus. They are also a very popular thrash metal band, though I haven't researched the band much. I know nothing of the band, but I just know the name, and they are like a big name and a big contributor to the thrash metal genre. And Jeff, from that part, knew that his time is up. On the other side, there were also several disputes with Dave Lombardo, the drummer. He was on and off from the band due to some disputes, maybe financial, what I recall from the research from the internet. And he was being replaced by a drummer called Paul Bostaph, I think. And fighting through this curve, Slayer made a legacy, a history. And I think after a few years, Jeff passed away, and it was like a big loss to the thrash metal band scene. I really love Jeff as a guitarist. I am really inspired by the aggressive way he plays. And 2019, when Kerry King was asked if they are going to retire, he said that he has a lot of materials, and the band is still resolving the issue or resolving the discussion that whether they will retire or not. But finally in 2019, they announced their official retirement and from the last tour. And yeah, this is Slayer, and I hope you could fetch some useful history from this video. One of the greatest bands of all time. I didn't had the luck to see them live, and I relive my hopes and dreams from videos from the internet. I think it's the end of my video, and I am really happy that you came all the way to this much. I'll really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I post videos about music. I play guitar. I love guitar. It has been a part of my life for the last decade or more. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.